I'm Gaby Gámez, art therapist and founder of Annie Creative Studio for Wellness. We are bringing you together a 4-series segment sponsored by the McNay Art Museum and Mind Science, inviting you to create art. The process of art making helps reduce stress, provide self-reflection, brain wellness, and overall health. In today's segment, we want to invite you to join in the creation of a poem, a writing, a song. Today we will dive in some self-reflection and see what this deconstruction experience provides to us and what our inner soul wants to tell us today. For this experience, you will need an old book or a magazine, something that has words in it. You will need a Sharpie or a black marker, and some additional materials can be color markers, color pencils, whiteout, or masking tape. That's great. We would like to start this segment with allowing ourselves to feel our body here in the present moment. So let's take a minute to just feel our body on the chair. Get yourself comfortable. And we're gonna do a very brief relaxation experience. If you like, you can close your eyes. Allow your body to feel nice and heavy on the chair, your feet to touch the ground. You're gonna take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. I invite you to imagine a room full of different objects and items. And taking a close look into that room, we want to work on making some space. We want to work on pulling some of those items out of the room, freeing the room, allowing light to go in. We're going to allow our body to take in some air. And as we're exhaling, I invite you to take some of those items and find a new place for them. Taking a deep breath in, we're starting to clear out and reorganize that space. We are mesmerized by the light that is coming through, by the sense of freedom and fresh air that we can breathe in this room. As the air is traveling through our body, we want to make that reflection as well on clearing anything that's holding us back. Anything that's not allowing us to be right here in this moment. Imagine that air clearing our lungs, our tension, our stress, our fears, and our worries. And as we exhale that air, imagine how our body is being renewed, cleansed, and cleared. Slowly open our eyes, taking a deep breath in, rejoining ourselves in the here and now, in this space where it all began. Welcome back. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to pull one of our either books or magazines. It doesn't matter what the topic of your book or magazine is. It can be about anything. It can be an old piece of newspaper. We're just gonna select a page. We're not reading through it. We're going to circle out probably like 10 maybe or 12, 13 words that pop to you. We don't know what this is about. We don't know the story of this page. So whatever your eyes are drawn to, we're going to select those words. Any words that today you feel connected with? Now, if you're only connected or drawn to 4 or 5 words, that is completely fine as well. For example, in my case, as I was just skimming through the words, I selected 7 7 words. I can choose to go back and skim through them again. So if you would like to do the same, I invite you to just do one more skim. And for those of you who maybe already chose 15, 12 words, I'm going to invite you to reduce it. From those 15, 12 words, which ones would you like to keep? Perhaps maybe only 7 or 8. So have I selected, identified some words? And right now they might not have any meaning or might not make any sense. And what I'd like to do is start creating a composition, a poem, a song, a writing based out of these words. If I read mine out loud, which I'll invite you to read yours out loud to yourself, perhaps something starts making sense. My words are alone, risk, remained, protected, breath, lost, regulating, through, and wound. If I'd like to construct a poem, I can start playing around with these words. So you have a blank sheet of paper next to you. If you would like to jot those words down and play around with them, let's take a few moments and reflect. So with this type of exercise, we don't want to overthink what the process is going to lead us to. Just allowing the flow without a set intention, allowing these words to speak to you. So after I selected my words from my page, I put them on a blank sheet of paper just to allow me to see those words better. And I started putting the words in small little phrases and created a poem that reads, alone no more. A risk that feels like breath. Through the wounds that remain, I am protected, not lost. This is blackout poetry. With this, we allow our inner soul to speak to us, to give us maybe something that we need. It's a way to self-reflect what these words mean to us, what type of meaning we can give to them. And as something fun and more visual, we can proceed to then black out your entire page. So this is my page right here. Since I'm not using any of the additional words, I am blacking out those sentences. Some people like doing it with paint. Another way of making this image stand out more visually is drawing something. Perhaps you want to complement this poem or this song, these letters that you've allowed to emerge from this piece of paper, to have an image that goes with them. So not all of it needs to black out. If you feel that you want to doodle, provide some other additional mark making into it. If you want to black it all out and you have white out, you can draw with the white out as well. There's really no wrong or right way of doing this. There's no set outcome. The process of this revelation of the beauty of words, of deconstructing something that existed and being able to beautify it again. It's a beautiful, great metaphor about our lives. How we might feel stuck, how we might take something that feels old and routine and spin it a little bit, deconstruct it, move it around, and allow new things to emerge, allow new things to flow. Our brain, our body, our overall intuition, and the beauty of our soul has within ourselves a lot of information that is encapsulated and ready to flow, ready to speak to us. So I hope that this exercise and this experience has provided enlightenment to you, some wisdom, some relaxation, and self-reflection. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.